Warning: Dallas Cowboys fandom is known to cause extreme emotional distress, anxiety, and difficulty comprehending reality. The following video contains content of an addictive nature. Consumption of this content by fans and haters alike may lead to repeated viewing. Fan responsibly.
Always fan responsibly, guys. You know what it is.
Yes, very important. Well, if you guys can't tell, some of us are a little nervous, a little excited. Maybe I've been waiting a while for today, so let's get this party started.
Do it.
If you're new here, welcome to the Star We Are. I'm Slam and Sammy.
I am Landry's legend.
And I am on pins and needles. I'm your man, Jimmy J's here, and I am currently looking at one of my favorite DTs backstage. So we're not going to make it more any further. Let's get this game plan going. Let's let you guys know what we got today. We're going to kick the show off like we always do with a kickoff. It wouldn't be our sport kicks it off. So who are we if we don't kick it off, right? We're going to do a little talking with Tyrone, get to know the man, what he's doing today. If you didn't know when he was a player, shame on you. We're going to do some offseason dreaming. We'll get his take on the offseason. We'll give you ours. You can give us yours in the chat. And we'll kind of switch it up here. We actually decided to go Q&A Blitz first, and then we'll get our man Tyrone on the way. We'll have a little fun, and then we'll go halftime, and we'll finish out the show with you guys. So I'm excited. Sam, are you excited?
You cannot even ask me that right now. I worked out for 1 hour, but my arms right now feel like I worked out for like 4, if that even begins to tell you anything.
You got the fangirl shakes.
So,
I get it.
Yeah. Here we
Let's
go.
kick it off.
Let's do it. So
kick off.
Still love that play.
Oh, Turp, go.
You can get you some cool merch. CowboyRevolutionApparelCompany.com. 15% off their stuff if you use promo code TSWA. Also, if you want to run through some walls and or offensive linemen like our guy TC backstage, use DUBBY because it's good stuff. You can get 10% off when you use the same promo code TSWA. Without further ado, welcome to the Star We Are.
I'm a fan of the Star We Are.
What's up, everybody? I'm Super Cowboy.
And I'm Princess Angie, and you are tuned in.
Hi, this is Jane Slater, and you are listening to...
I'm Jess Navarez, and you're watching The Star We Are.
If you're not following them, you are not fanning responsibly.
Plugged in and switched on. This is The Star We Are, live.
The Star We Are welcomes to the show former Dallas Cowboys defensive tackle and proud girl dad of 4, Tyrone Crawford.
There we go.
Hey,
What's up?
how we doing, Tyrone? Proud girl dad of 4. Look, we wanted to throw that in there because shout out to you, brother. How is that handling 4 girls?
Man, it's been a handful, but it's been wonderful, man. It's been wonderful.
It's a blessing, right?
You got one that's
Absolutely.
18 months is your youngest?
Yeah, so no, I got what's 18 months? Yeah, I got a 2-year-old. I got a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
2024.
What's
That's all I know.
Yeah.
600 days old. No.
Yeah.
Gosh. So who's counting?
Welcome to the show, man. We appreciate you being here. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. And so listen, we know a little bit about you, obviously, right? 3rd round pick, Boise State. We got lucky enough. Our Cowboys said your name on draft day. That day, played there with your man, D-Law, who's right behind me. Know you racked up some sacks here in your career. We know that you're a proud girl dad of 4. We know that you're the pride of Windsor, Canada. Is that
The
dub? Okay, so you didn't even know that
Windsor.
Windsor.
That's what I call mine. That's so funny.
Okay,
Yeah, but we're probably the original. But no, it's okay.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
The competitor comes out already. No.
Yeah.
No, so we know a little bit about you, and so we're fans, obviously. We're gonna shout out some questions to you and get rolling. But just tell us a little bit before we hit you with these questions. What are you into these days? We're Team Give Back. We do some charity work and stuff like that. So if there's anything you're involved in that maybe some people watching can get involved in, and some of the avenues that you give back, and just what are you into?
Yeah, man. I'm into too much. I got all these girls. Dude, got a little project going on with my girls that we could potentially, collaborate on. We do a lot of giving back as well, and then that's the goal, that's the mission with that company that we're starting with them. It's I'll break that one out on our next podcast the next time
Okay.
I join. Yeah.
Nice.
But and then the main thing, man, is that I kind of keep it with my brother. Me and my brother do business, and it's Crawford Signature Spaces. You can see it all over me. I rep it all day, all week, all year. We do just pretty much landscaping, hardscaping, anything, outdoor of your home. We pretty much do custom and, upscale backyards, upscale outdoor spaces for
Nice.
businesses, putting greens, sports courts. And we just try and do it the best we can. Absolutely. Trying to bring that Cowboys mentality to it.
Where are you at these
Very
days?
cool.
Where's that based at that you guys are?
So we're
working out?
based in North Dallas. So pretty much anything from Addison on up to
Yeah.
Salina, Gunter area. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good
So
deal,
it's
man. Well, yeah,
good
no,
time.
we'll definitely cue us in on that. We're always willing to get in where we can fit in on as far as giving back goes. So if you see a spot for us, we'll definitely help on any project we can. We're excited about that, and so we like that you're keeping a little tucked in the sleeve. So we're gonna get the segment rolling here. Sam, what have you got?
This is the off season. Okay, I'm so sorry. I told you I am kind of nervous, so bear with me. This is the off season talk, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Well, no. This is just your
main question. Yeah.
Yeah.
My main question.
It is.
I don't remember what I said.
Don't-
Okay, so
I do.
He said, I
okay,
do.
so
Favorite.
I'm gonna. If it was one of my other questions, I'll just go ahead and ask it now. What was like the best part of playing for the Dallas Cowboys? Like,
Yeah. So I guess the best part of playing for the Cowboys was the brothers I got to play beside. The guys that I met, they're all warriors. These are guys that would have been in the Coliseum, back in the times when the Romans were ruling. These are guys that when battle came, they didn't shy away, and they stood right by your side and they went to bat with you. Although we didn't win a Super Bowl, we got a lot of good, victories as men together, and still continue to celebrate life with each other constantly. So, dude, gained a lot of brothers, and that's probably my favorite part. Besides the fact that we got to wear one of the best logos and be a part of one of the best teams
Absolutely.
in the world, not just the nation, in the world.
World's team. There you go.
Yes.
that's awesome. I'm glad you understood my emphasis because I was gonna say the Dallas Cowboys, but you got that taken care of for me.
Yeah. I think everybody knows that. Even if you're a hater, you know it.
Deep down.
Yeah.
So the brotherhood. I love that answer. The relationships, the camaraderie. That's what it's all about. So I'll jump in here next. It's kind of I'm gonna still a little time here. It's kind of a two-parter, right? But it's the same question. So if you had, when you were playing, who gave you the most lip? Right, like who was just running their mouth the whole time? Who was the offensive lineman that was just bumping? You're never going anywhere. I'm going to stuff you all game, blah, blah. And then on the other side, who was the guy who said nothing? But you're like, man, no matter what I do today, I can't beat this guy. Who is this standing in front of me that gave you the most fits?
The best thing about our linemen, and you guys know, when I was playing, we had the best O line across the league for years.
Yeah, no doubt.
But, honestly, we all had our battles. We all had our moments where we got to talking. There's probably the most, it was me and Travis Frederick. That was probably the most back and forth. Still my brother, my guy, I love him. But we definitely had our back and forth, and we had our fights. I think I fought him more than I fought anybody on the team. But always good fun, always good fights. And that's kind of like just what we do as as men in the trenches. We get down when we have to get down. And then I would say two silent guys, even though like all of our guys were silent killers, but the two silent ones was Zach and Ty, Big Ty at the end. Ty would grunt, but you wouldn't hear him say words. He'd give you all that, but you wouldn't hear him say words. And then Zach, he's a guy's guy, so like outside of the game, he's a guy's guy. But when he put that helmet on, a killer. So I
Yeah.
mean, a killer that didn't speak, and if you were talking to him, he would probably just smile and laugh at you, and then just body you.
Yeah.
But
Not
Dad
me
just said
necessarily. We had our
a,
battles, but
a
I just
guy's
like
guy
watching
though,
him.
right? He'll
Yeah,
knock you down, but then pick you up, right?
Guy's
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah. He's a guy.
a guy's
He's a
guy
guy.
who's 4 years away from the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But he'll still pop a beer with you whenever you want.
good, because it looks like it. I love to hear that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right, Tyrone. The off-season world. We're going to talk off-season in a minute, but I'm still going to start there. You went through the NFL Combine, and I'm always looking at the Combine like this is fun. You know, he runs fast. That was a great catch. Highlights from CeeDee Lamb at the Combine. Things like that. Can you put on? What do you as a player coming into the Combine? Like it's Combine day for you. What can you do at the Combine that coaches haven't seen in 4 years already? You know, in 2 or 3 or 4 years of tape.
Yeah. That's a good question because there's not much. Like, I feel like as a, if I was on the other side of that, I should know as much as I needed to know, just from watching the tape and the film and kind of just getting the feedback from coaches and just kind of what kind of athlete that athlete is. But I guess I guess you can see it up close and personal, and you can meet the person, the personality, because that comes in a huge play. When it comes to bringing a guy into your program, potentially going to be there for 10 years. In the NFL, that's a long time, and that's it's a valuable thing. So to be able to get your hands on them and kind of just talk to them face to face, I think that's really important. But that week, those couple of days there, is truly a grind. Players don't know what to expect, and when you get in there, it's kind of like you're going through Hell Week. Not really, like not even close. But I mean, you do get very little sleep. They draw a whole bunch of blood, and then they're like, "Hey, go out there and give your best effort that you've ever given." In all these drills. But hey.
Don't pull anything.
You think you raised or lowered your stock at the Combine?
I think I raised my stock at the Combine, fortunately, just because, I was able to just show that, hey, like yes, I played defensive end in college, but there is the potential of me playing defensive tackle. Even at a lighter weight, I just showed that I had like the power to be able to produce, what's necessary at the defensive tackle position.
Sure.
So, and then crazily, Rob Ryan scooped me up.
And there you moonlighted everywhere if you needed to.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I was playing a 2-gap system that I never played before, and honestly did not like it personally. But thank God, Rod Marinelli came in, and we had a great few years after that, or I mean, bunch of years after that.
Yeah. No, you guys had a front seven with Rod there. You guys had it going there for a minute.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't have everybody on the ball at the same time. A lot of guys were injured on different years and stuff like that, which would have been really cool to see. But that's just how the cards played, and that's God don't make mistakes. It all happens for a reason.
Right. I was watching highlights the other day, or putting some things together for this of you, and it was Jason Hatcher that stood out. I almost have forgotten players for me in recent memory. I was like, man, we had a front seven at the time. Just compared to what I just watched.
That's a whole nother group of guys that you can talk about. When I came in as a rookie, I think there was D-Ware, Jason Hatcher, Jay Ratliff, Kenyon Coleman, Marcus Spears, Anthony Spencer. I mean,
we had waves. Look at that.
We had killers.
Waves.
But unfortunately, same deal. They didn't all get to play at the same time. One was injured.
Yeah.
And that would have been a crazy D-line.
Yeah, and that's probably how guys like you and D-Law end up coming in, because like you said, that room couldn't stay healthy. You never know who's going to be there, constantly needing help. So it kind of a gift and a curse. We got a couple of really good guys in you guys, but at the same time, like you said, it may have been because some killers that were already there couldn't stay healthy. But yeah. And so speaking of playing cards right, the Dallas Cowboys got some cards to play this offseason. And so we'll kind of real quick give our dream scenario maybe, and just give our take on what this offseason maybe has looked like so far, and then what it needs to look like in our own opinion. I think Sam, we're all gentlemen here, so we'll let her kick it off. Sam, what's Jerry got to do to make this thing right?
Well, I kind of think he's already done the first step and kind of stepping back a little bit. I'm just placing that on the last press conference. Hope it stays that way. But my main positions that need to be fixed. I mean, I just cornerbacks and linebackers. I mean, just
Okay.
I don't know. We need bodies. We need capable bodies. I don't know. Yep.
Yeah. I'll be short and sweet about it. Trade down, add more guys. I don't know if 2
Yeah, I
first-round
forgot
picks
trade down.
can do what we need depending on what we do in free agency. If we spend like we haven't spent in the past, then I might be a little more comfortable. But I'm willing to trade number 12 for a second and a third, maybe 2 seconds if somebody's willing to do it, just to get.
Oh boy.
I want a few people in the top 100
boy.
rather than just a couple top 10 guys. Yeah, I mean, they're just a couple top 20 guys. That's just my take.
I think 12 and 20 are valuable. I'm just all in on defense. I don't know to be all in on defense. You got to re-sign George Pickens. I've got a few free agents that are on my mind. I know you didn't mention there, but I know the coach over there is interested in Devin Lloyd. As far as linebacker goes, maybe and hopefully a couple of those things before the draft to ease our pick at 12 and 20. Still think you got to pick there because I was telling you I need probably 3 players out of the draft and a combination of 2 more in free agency. I need about 5 starters on defense in place.
So real quick, Tyrone, before you kind of give us your take and just what you think about this offseason and what you might like to see happen for our Dallas Cowboys and your Dallas Cowboys, what pick were you? What number exactly?
Ooh.
It was third round. I don't know. I don't know the exact
76.
number.
I think it was 83 or 84.
Somewhere around 80, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If I can get me some more Tyrone Crawfords, if I can get 3
81st
Tyrone
overall.
Crawfords,
81st.
If number 12 will get me 2 TCs, then that's what I need in this draft. You know what I mean? And it's not always do you get lucky at 80 and get a guy like yourself, but that's what I'm hoping for in this draft. But yeah,
Hey, that's big love, big respect just for you saying that. I really appreciate that. So going to answer that question, that's kind of how I want this. That's kind of how I want this to play out. Like, I mean, if there's somebody amazing at the linebacker position, and however we can get in the first couple slots, I think we should do that. But then I think we should try and find that diamond in the rough defensive end.
Okay.
Kind of a guy that can, rush the passer on the outside because, I feel like interior, we got 3 guys that can really get after it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like if we can just add one end to the mix, you've seen what, Seattle's D-line did, for the whole playoffs and Super Bowl situation. I mean, their D-line was the difference, in my opinion. I mean, their defense entirely, but when the passer's getting rushed like that and has no time, it makes everybody look good. Corners, linebackers. So yeah, I think a really smart Sean Lee type of linebacker. If they can find I mean, that's
is that
right? That's a tall ass, right?
Yeah.
Is that Sonny Styles?
Yeah. But I mean,
that's what your option would be. Is that Sonny Styles? That linebacker? Is that Sonny Styles?
Who is that?
Ohio State.
He's basically projected the best coverage and run linebacker in the draft. I mean, that's yes. If we're needing the Sean Lee type guy, then yeah, that's who we would have to try to get. Yeah,
I think if you talk to, even if it's not him, if you talk to a coaching staff that's creditable and that you can. If Shadi can go in and talk to a coaching staff at any college and say, hey, who's in the film room the most, blah, blah, blah. If they say their middle linebacker is, and he's a stud, he's like the quarterback of the defense, he loves the game, boom, 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 get him on that defense. It doesn't matter on defense. Like, I've always loved the type of defenses where the star of the defense is the defense. Like, the whole defense is the star. There's no one guy, so I mean, you just do your job and you do it well. If everybody does it, we win the game. They don't score often, and then Dak just goes out and does his thing. The guy's a dime thrower, so he just keep passing the ball. Linemen hammer the run, focus on that. I think, man, we can go and get it done. But I always say this.
Of course,
I always say this.
No, it is realistic. No, but if the New England Patriots just went from 4-12 to the Super Bowl,
right?
The team we have can, because the offense is a done deal. You pay George Pickens, and it's a done deal. And the defense can be done if you go all in. We've seen the Rams do it a few years back.
You said pay Pickens this year?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just
it's just hard to do.
Right.
But I get it. I
have two literally top 10, top 5 contracts, wide receivers. What you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money out there for like with them right now. I mean,
okay, well,
but
Coach,
I think
brought this up. Is it what provided you the number one basically offense, passing offense? But do you need it? Because Coach says if you get rid of him and you still have a reasonable receiver and you drop to 8, that's fine as long as you improve the defense enough.
I don't think you get rid of him. I mean, he's tagged. Yeah. He's not going to not play for what is it? What is he tagged for?
$28 million.
Yep.
28 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he sits out, it's crazy.
He said, "Excuse me."
Yeah. Yeah. He won't sit out, and then just like talk to him mid-season. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. He won't sit out.
Let's see where we're at mid-season. No, if he sits out for 28 million, I'm gonna go and holler at him. Come on, bro. What are we doing here? We'll get you a long term, man. Let's just get this year right. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So before we get into Q&A, Blitz, and I'll preface it, I kind of wanted to steal a question here because I heard you were kind of saying, you know, I heard a little coach coming out of you there for a second.
Oh,
so
you
do you
read
have
my
any
mind.
after these projects you got going on with your girls, and maybe after they've kind of grown up? Do you have any aspirations of getting into coaching one day?
So you know, me and my brother was a running back in college. He played collegiate running back, but we have pretty big dreams, me and him. So you know, we do this business, but we also we purchase land and we do some development. And one of our niches is we go in and we purchase, say, the minimum 5 acres, and we'll keep 2. And so for every 2 acres that we keep, we try and get it pretty much for free after we develop the whole thing. And then on our first 2 acres, you know, it's kind of already in the works and in the mix. It's strictly going to be just for training. There's going to be explosive training and skill training. And we're going to do backs and D linemen, and only what we specialize in. We're not going to act like we know more than what we know. And we're going to make them more explosive, and we're going to like just continuously work the craft. And that's about as far as I'll get into coaching. I think just coaching young men and not giving too much of my time, you know, to a complete team. And because where my passion lies, I will give a lot of effort. And, you know, I have 4 daughters, and I just can't afford to give the effort that I will if I do commit to something like that. So I already have a lot of commitments outside of them, and I don't want to make it worse.
Fair enough. No.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, so let me give you the scoop here. So we've got this game. It's just little rapid fire questions. Answer how you can. We'll just kind of go back and forth. We'll take turns. I believe Sam's going to kick us off, then Landry, then myself, and we'll go through them. And it's just some random questions. Nothing too difficult. Nothing real personal, anything like that. I think it'll be some fun. We'll have some fun. I think Chad will like it. So let's get into a Q&A Blitz with Tyrone Crawford, guys.
Q&A Blitz.
Okay. Oh, so I'm not sure if you picked your number, but if you could have picked any jersey number, what would you have went with?
92.
Oh, that was quick. Good, Ann. Okay.
I don't know if that was
quick.
How many reps can you do right now at 225?
About 24.
All right.
Are you telling the truth?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that wasn't my question, but yeah. So I'm a food guy, as you can tell, right? And I'm a pizza guy, right? So there's levels to pizza. If there's, other than pepperoni and cheese, because that's basic, there's a topping that you cannot not have on your pizza. What is it?
Oh man. Well, my next thing after that is mushrooms. So I'm gonna go with mushrooms, but it's got to be Windsor pizza mushrooms because they do it differently. Windsor pizza. If you're all ever in Windsor, hey, holler back at me after that.
Okay. I've been on the Dave Portnoy pizza reviews lately, and I'm trying to get back to some real
I've been trying to get Dave to go to Windsor, man. I'll be DMing him and everything.
No.
Come on, Dave. Hit Windsor. Just go across the border from Detroit.
All right, Tyrone. Who's the GOAT rapper?
Too good. Ooh.
Drake. What do you
I mean, he said,
"Is Drake a rapper?"
Fast.
Drake is overall everything artist. He does everything, and he's the greatest at it.
Okay. What got you into the sport of football?
My mom. She made me do a whole bunch of things, and she pushed me into the sport. And then, Yeah, I quit after 1 year, and when I got back into high school, I was like, you know what? Let me try this again. Just
Shout
trying to
out,
crack
Mom.
the
We
code.
appreciate you, Mama
All right.
Crawford. We do. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
so do I.
You're
She's
from
the best.
You're from Canada. You're hockey. How big of a hockey fan are you?
I'm a decently. I'm not a big sports fan, to be honest, guys. I don't watch anything on TV. I love to play everything.
Play it. There you go.
Yeah. So I mean,
Watch the
I
USA and
I love.
Canada in the Olympics.
Is it?
That's going down like tomorrow or something.
He
Yeah, the
said
women
both.
lost, right? The women's
Yeah.
lost, right?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you're
it's okay. It's okay. Men will get it done.
So I guess this question's already going to be answered. I thought maybe it might be different. If you only got to listen to one artist for the rest of your life, it's going to be Drake. Or
Dang, man, that's
if
crazy.
you only get one artist you get to listen to for
Yeah, it's Drake because he's got a huge
Yeah,
library.
he's got a bunch of
Yeah.
I like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm making this one. Brett Fias would have been second, or Rex Life Rash.
That's you, Sam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was your turn, Landry. What is I feel like I already asked this, but what is the best memory in football besides getting drafted?
Ooh.
Best memory in football besides getting drafted is probably all in high school, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Some of my best friends ever. We had to walk 3 blocks to get to our stadium for game days. We would helmet up right before we got to the stadium. You would see the lights, and then we just got down. Yeah.
That's cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
One word that separates a potential draft pick from a career pro.
Discipline.
That's fair. Name
That's
this
hard.
movie line. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
I'm so not a movie guy, man. I wish this was
No,
okay.
The way he covered his eyes.
It's got to be like Remember the Titans, something football.
It
Rudy.
sounds like it should have been. It's actually just Friday.
Oh,
With
the movie
ice.
for I'm so okay.
I know some lines from that, but that ain't the one.
That's not the one. I couldn't say the other ones, so
yeah.
Me or you,
Well,
Landry?
It's you.
It's on you, Sam.
Okay. So, if you could have played any other sport besides football, what would you have played, like professionally?
I've been asked this question before, and I've said different things, but like when I really think on it, I would probably try and go to the Olympics, throw a shot put.
No.
Okay.
Weird,
So
huh?
it's the middle of February right now, the dead of off season. In your playing days, where would you be right now in February?
In February, Cabo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What I was hoping.
Probably in Cabo. Yeah.
So
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be fast with all this, right?
You are.
No.
You're good.
Alright,
You're
how you asked
good.
it. So here we go, TC. We know you racked up 25 sacks on, and as far as I can look at you, on 21 different quarterbacks. Out of those 25, what was your most memorable? What was your favorite sack?
Either Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Tom Brady. Ooh. Okay.
Just because
I'm gonna go with Aaron.
that's the
I'll
question
pick for
every-
you.
Yeah.
So this is my most personal question, but women are obviously pretty important in your life. How did you meet your wife?
Met her in junior college. Well, she went to the university. She played university volleyball at CSUB. I went to Bakersfield College, a junior college in Bakersfield, California. Shout out Bakersfield, love y'all. But yeah, we met through I call him my host brother just so people understand, like, I lived with him and stuff, but he's my brother out of Bakersfield, and he was just going on dates with her roommate, and he's like, man, you got to meet this girl. And I was like, yeah, I do. And then
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Loudest fans in the NFL or loudest stadium?
Dang, man, I'm so sorry. It is the 12.
Yeah.
It is the
Tough.
12.
Like that.
I got that. Yeah.
Okay. So
I wish.
this is well, so what's when you were younger and you were like, look, when I get to the NFL and I get that $1 million, I'm gonna buy and then you never bought it.
Oof.
Probably some kind of car, man. I probably wanted like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or something like that. But like,
What'd you
then I
settle for?
realized,
It's a nice truck.
an Escalade. I bought
Yeah,
the
there you
first
go.
thing I bought was an Escalade,
Oh,
but
that's nice.
Yeah.
yeah, nothing fancy. It was just regular.
Yeah, everybody wants the
Okay.
Rolls Royce. They say it till they get the million, and they're like, "But that's expensive."
The Lamborghini's tiny, couldn't fit in it,
Oh, I
and I
can't
didn't have the
imagine.
money.
Okay. What is the best food you have ever had? Like something you'll never forget.
Wow, that is a crazy question because there's so many things. But you know what's fire? Something I'll never forget. Black bean squid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Exotic.
But
I was
it's
not
gotta have like a
expecting that.
chili oil sauce on it. It's gotta have like a certain
Okay.
chili oil sauce that I had with it. I can never find it again, and I wish I could, but I just can't find it.
Okay.
It's just dim sum.
When's the last time you ate fast food?
Probably a month ago. I ate Taco Bell because my wife just knows how to
Taco
order it at the right time at night. You know, she's like, "Oh, this is a Taco Bell night. We've had a couple
I was
glasses
wondering,
of
right?
wine."
Because you hear of athletes who apparently ate fast food in their playing days, and then you've got guys who apparently, Tom Brady, who wouldn't touch it. Supposedly.
Don't touch it.
So I thought that
I try not to touch it. I try
Yeah.
not to touch it. But Taco Bell is a frequent order at our household.
Round us
Probably
out,
once
Coach.
a month.
Yeah. So Sam's gonna drop the last one for you, but I've got one more, and it's personal for me. I've got to know it. It's probably gonna determine how the rest of my year goes. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars. I don't even know if I've ever like really watched Star Trek like that. I know it.
Fantastic
Yeah.
They're both
answer.
pumped.
Yes, immediately.
Landry, you're a Star Trek guy. You look like a Star Trek.
No, I'm just not. I'm just not avid either way. But Star Wars.
Yeah, okay. I love it.
Go ahead, Sam.
Okay, so this is the last question, right? The very last question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know.
Did you enjoy your time here with us on the Star We Are as much as we did with you?
I absolutely enjoyed my time, guys. You guys got something amazing going on here. And immediately I knew from all the energy that I was going to have a good time on this show. And then, I saw my dog in the background, D-Law. I was like, you know what?
Yes,
It's
sir.
just meant to be. It's
Hey,
meant to
have
be.
you
This
talked
is-
to him since the big win?
Yeah, I've been pretty much with him. I told him, I'm like, dog, this ain't my off season. Like, I didn't win the Super Bowl. Like, I'm celebrating with you, but I gotta chill a little bit, man. But yeah, we've had a good time. We've celebrated a lot. He just had a baby girl, so shout out to him. Shout out to Sash, and
Aw.
yeah, I
Congrats,
mean, just
D-Law, and
always keeping
everything.
them in our prayers for sure. There, it's awesome.
Yeah. No, I wish we could have got him on here with us, man. Both of you guys wish that would have happened and got number 6, but it doesn't. But maybe one thing we can make happen before we let you go, T. We try to get all of our best guests, and this is you're by far obviously a legend amongst Cowboys Nation,
Why?
one of our favorite guests, and if we could just get you to drop in your own Tyrone Crawford way, you're watching the Star We Are.
All right, you're watching the Star We Are.
Boom.
Is that great?
That's
Or
it.
should I-
No, that's perfect.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Love it, man.
All right, perfect.
Love
Perfect,
it, love
man.
it. All right, well, listen, we're gonna get to halftime of the show, and then we got some news for the fans and some updates as far as what we got going on. But we won't bore you with all that nonsense. We'll let you get up out of here and get back to your family and your girls. But again, Tyrone, appreciate your time and you joining the show today, brother. And anything you want to let anybody know before you get out of here?
No, man. I mean, I just appreciate you guys for having me, and sorry it took so long. I know it was a couple weeks we've been talking back and forth, but happy I got on, and much love to you guys, and yeah, many blessings in the future. Keep doing your guys' thing for sure.
Hey, appreciate
Oh,
it.
absolute
Yes.
same
All
to
right.
you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Love.
Good, bud.
Thank you guys.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Tyrone.
All right. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Darius,
Great
as
guest.
usual.
What a guest. Thank you guys for watching
Those
and
are
hanging
awesome.
out. I know we had some questions for Tyrone in the chat. We were struggling a little bit with chat today. Sorry, guys, if we weren't reacting and getting to them. Chat, the little chat, thing that we usually use was messing up on us. But nonetheless, what a guest, what a show. Too much fun, too good.
And some really good answers. Like that just
Yeah.
gotta love him a little bit even more after that.
No.
A lot of it, maybe.
The most interesting to me is not watching a lot of sports, but I'll get
Yeah,
me out there.
yeah.
But I've got
Wanting
to
to
drive
play.
to play.
Right, and you know what?
Hey,
That
he
probably
sounds
comes-
like a very busy man. He has his hands full with a lot of women and things going on, so I get it.
What did he say? What did he say to you, Sam, when you had said something and he was like, and I was like, look at the competitor coming out. What was that interaction? It's because I bet what I was trying to get at is when he watches sports, right? He's sitting there going, I could do this better, Why did he drop that? What's going? I want
It's
to.
hard to watch.
And so it's just like he's like, I'm not going to watch this.
I've
I
heard
could do
that
it
before
better.
about it's hard to watch sports, specifically the sport that you play. Yeah, or play as you did.
I
Yeah.
don't remember. I thought it was about hockey, but you guys said the hockey thing. I don't know. I was a nervous freaking wreck. So you'll have to ask me in a
All
little
right. Well,
bit.
here we go. Let's blow the whistle. It's going to be a little late. It's like a third quarter, but halftime.
Yeah, halftime. If you enjoyed the first half of the show with Tyrone Crawford, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss other shows and other guests. And, Sam always doing her thing, Landry always bringing his vibe, Jimmy with the mishaps and the you never know what's coming. And, good stuff. Great show. Thank you guys for being here with us and tuning in. We're going to get into the second half of the show, which I believe we got some news first. Coach, is that right?
Yeah, we're going to run the news.
All right.
Sammy says it all.
Woohoo! It's news 30, guys. Okay, so this offseason, while it has been full of so much, it also has not been full of a lot. It's been a lot of speculation. So I just wrote a little bit of news here. One, because I also wanted to save time for the man himself on the show. Latest news I found today was we made a last-minute trade at the deadline last season for Logan Wilson. Well, hello and goodbye to Logan Wilson. We waived him today, and that is apparently going to save us $6 million in cap space. So that's a beginning to something that could end up being more beautiful. No offense to him. I'm grateful for the boost he did with us for our defense last season, but apparently new coaching on defense says it's time to move on. While there has been no official contract talks with Pickens, we already talked about it in the show, insert voice squeak there. Franchise tag has been thrown around a lot. I would really like for it to be an official thing, for him to be tagged and be with us for this season, for next season, forever. But there's a lot of speculation going on. Now, of course, it's all rumors, but I have to address the rumors and put them on here in case there just is a decision that does come true. The latest one I've seen, a lot of them is about Max Crosby and trading George Pickens for Max Crosby. I have my opinion on that. I'm not going to put it out here today. But the latest I've heard is we trade the Raiders for Crosby and a second-round pick for this season, pick number 36. And then we trade them George Pickens and a first round, either 12 or 20 of this season as well. If Dak, CD, and Tyler Smith were to successfully readjust or restructure their contracts, we are looking. Yeah, I could not spit that word out. We are talking about an extra $60 million in cap space. And while we were talking about signing George Pickens, that would be awesome. But it would be awesome to fill some other holes that we need to cover as well. Man, I just had something else, but I blanked. Dang it. I don't know if I already said this, but I'm going to say it again because I can't remember if I did. Our official coaching staff is officially official. Everybody is hired. All the positions are filled. We are ready to rock and roll for next season. And last but not least, guys, it is February 20th. That leaves us 3 days until the combine. I don't know about you guys, but I am nervous and excited and a little bit of everything in between. So let's leave it to the pros. Here we go.
Love it. Combine coming up. Sweet. So, I think, Tyrone, because Landry, I was just with Sam talking about the combine coming up there. I was thinking about your question to him. It's strange, right? Because you can hurt yourself, like literally, right? Like, first of all, there's an injury risk physically. So while Tyrone is sitting there saying things like, I don't know how much you can show up and do that they haven't seen on film, that they're going to just be like, ooh, he had an extra step in his 40 today. That moved him up my draft board. So I don't know how many physical things you can do, right? So that was a great question.
I figured it would be the interview, just face to face with a coach.
Yeah, and that's where a lot
Right.
of these players are going, hey, I don't want to show up to the combine because I don't want to risk something like injury-wise.
I'll
But I
talk
think
to
you
you.
can show up to the combine and just jog your 40, simply run your routes. If the guys know that you're a player, but at least show up, because a lot of these players are just skipping. I don't want to go to the combine. I don't want to risk nothing. I don't want to hurt my draft capital either way, or help it or hurt it. I just don't want to move my draft capital. But then all of a sudden, somebody that's just maybe right below you that does show up, and maybe he doesn't perform great physically, but he gets to shake a scout's hand or talk to a coach's hand or shake a Jerry or Stephen Jones's hand. Possibly, you never know who's there. Will Campbell, or I'm sorry, Will McClay. I don't know why I said Will
Will
Campbell.
Campbell.
I have no idea. But, shake up Will McClay's hand and get to know him. And then all of a sudden, maybe you did, based off that, slide up that person's board a little bit over the guy in your position who said, I don't want to show up to the combine. So, that's just kind of, I wanted to give my take on that. Sam made me think of that with the combine news. I didn't know it was in 3 days. What a rush. It's already here.
Yeah.
I
What a rush.
know. But then it kind of sucks because that's almost here, and then we have to wait how many months till we start seeing news? Till August?
Right.
No.
Well, I mean,
No, not August.
sooner than that, but
Well, no, check it out. The combine,
June?
March
No.
March the 11th is the opening. March 3rd, we start negotiating that, can sign that contract with George Pickens if we've got it negotiated, right?
Oh, I meant like screen time and playing and games and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh well,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. But
I
nowadays,
mean, I know off season's busy, but that's more what I
Well,
was.
we're gonna be busy because the busier we are now, that's how you win 13 in the next season.
And so just real quick, I'm going to shout out some guys in chat. Cuts, everybody here with us. Kyle Hood said Tyrone is my dog. Everybody in the chat. Meme 10, it looks like, says Tiananmen. I guess that was a draft question. But Kyle had a question for Tyrone. I'll make sure I'll reach out to him and ask that question for you, Kyle, and get back at you and let you know what he says. Talking about, do they get nervous when it comes down to being signed and stuff. Again, thank you guys for being here with us. We are rolling through. We just had the news. We got some quick little, I believe we're on updates, Coach. Who's on 2 minute? Who's on 2 minute spiel this week, guys? Updates. You know what? It is Sam. First update is that it's. I seen your face too when I asked that question backstage. Don't try to hide it. I seen your face because last time it was supposed to be Sam's 2 minute spiel, and her computer
broke.
Yeah, her computer broke. Oh yeah, okay. No. So Sam will give you the 2 minute spiel today. You can become a member now, right? We have some super chat opened up. We have some different things opened up. Thanks to you guys for tuning in, hitting the like, hitting the subscribe button, which if you haven't yet, please do. You guys doing those things has grown this channel to the point to where we can actually maybe do some actual giving back with YouTube, right? We try to do that in general, but we are now official YouTube partners. They hadn't paid us a penny yet, but we're trying to get there. So you guys tuning in and subscribing will always help that. Another updates, we do have some more guests coming on the show. We did reach out to a couple super fans, a couple super players. And so, if you enjoyed our time with Tyrone Crawford today and you enjoyed that show, which I know I surely did, make sure you stay tuned, right? Just keep on the lookout. So with that being said, Sam, are you the 2 minute spiel prepared? I mean, I know we're kind of short showed today, but football is over. We just basically prepared today's show for a knockout guest. He was awesome. Everything expected plus. Really cool guy.
I will do my best. I feel like my brain is mush right now, but let's see what this 2 minute spiel brings today.
Always got teammates to help.
2 minutes.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Now.
Go.
Okay, so as always, we have to start out by telling you guys who we are, what we're about. So thank you for joining us. We are TheStarWeAre. Can't forget using the promo codes TSWA for the Cowboys Revolution apparel and W Energy if you want to talk as fast as I do and act crazy all the time. It is fun. Next thing we did is we brought on the freaking man himself, Tyrone freaking Crawford. Holy cow, what an experience. He came in and good sport, talked about some things that we should fix in the off season and some ideas. And then we went into Q&A Blitz where we all fired some good questions at him. I didn't write any answers down, but that is for you guys to go and check out yourself because it's definitely worth a watch. And then after that, we did halftime where we thanked you guys, of course, for being you always and kind of we fanned over our show with Tyrone Crawford. And then we talked about, I had some news for you guys about the Pickens trade, about Logan Wilson being released, and some other offseason news that's happening on 3 days till the combine, guys. And then we hit it with some updates, letting you know that there are more guests supposed to be coming in the future, which means everything is shining brighter over here, and we can't wait to bring that sunshine and brightness back to you guys. I feel like I'm missing a whole lot because I have 40 seconds left, but I feel like I did pretty good at covering.
No, actually, You just you slammed it. It was a slam and Sammy. Haha, you slammed it.
That was good.
You would,
That was
No,
good.
yeah, you would have needed maybe a few responses from Tyrone, but like you said, that's for everybody to go back and watch
that's for you to
in the
go
show.
watch. No, I like
Yeah,
that
I
even
should have
better.
been writing it down, but I was like zoned in just
No, I
listening
wasn't
to
either.
him talk.
I'm glad
Right.
you got the 2 minutes, Phil.
No, it's weird. No, and yeah, that was good, and you did it right because we had a shorter show, obviously, so you had some time to spare there, but it was good. It was like we were on the show, right? We were talking with Tyrone, but I felt like I was just enjoying the show, like I
Right.
was just on enjoying our guests and enjoying the show that was our guest, and it didn't even feel like the nerves kind of went away. He was so cool and chill.
Right.
So all good stuff, all good things. Any last words?
Well, I just want to say real quick that is the fastest 2-minute spell I think I will ever do. So props for today for that. Thanks for picking me for today.
So what you're saying is don't expect that anymore.
Well, yeah, I usually run out of time and I'm still talking 100 miles an hour. So we'll see what happens next time.
I'm thrilled with the technical portion of the show. Internet held out for us. That's always crossing your fingers on an important guest. I think everything looked and sounded really good, and I hope everybody enjoyed it.
I think they did. I know I did. Like Coach said, you know, thanks for hanging out. It was good.
A lot of
I
fun.
don't.
It was great.
I've got to go. I'm going to go watch it again because what a guest, what a show, what a chat. You know what fans you guys are. We're the star we are. Are you? And today you tuned in. You got a great show. You got a great guest, and you showed your true blue Cowboy Nation fandom. And so for anybody that doesn't remember, as we get up out of here, Sam is going to remind you to always, always, always
Fan responsibly.
I'm a fan of the Star We Are.
What's up, everybody? I'm Super Cowboy.
And I'm Princess Angie, and you are tuned in.
Hi, this is Jane Slater, and you are listening to.
I'm Jess Navarez, and you're watching The Star We Are.
If you're not following them, you are not fanning responsibly.
Plugged in and switched on. This